mother.
Oh, gosh. Don't call your mom out.
Look, I don't want you over here on Christmas morning. In fact, I don't want you over here ever again.
Look, calm down. Lord, calm down. Life lessons of Stephen Laura. We got a life lesson right here, right now. We're into it. Let's go. Take us somewhere, Stephen Laura.
Be my Christmas present to you.
Take us somewhere.
Merry Christmas, Laura.
Oh. How you feel about that? You feeling bad now, huh, Laura? Yeah.
I guess I'm feeling a little guilty. When he broke my ornament, I just freaked.
Right.
Honey, it was an accident. Steve can't seem to help being clumsy.
I know. When he was a baby, I bet his first words were, "Did I do that?"
The only other one that should imitate Steve Urkel is Kelly Williams. I love the fact that here we go again, where she's going and she's talking to her mom. Okay, I need y'all to understand that she's not getting up on the phone like whatever with that dude. I don't care. Da 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 da. I'll say it again. I'll kick it with my big toe next time. No, she's sitting here, Laura's in her feelings once again, talking to her mom. You know, Laura's not materialistic. So the fact that she's going ballistic over something that is materialistic, it kind of gives you an indication that that was something of value. It was more than just a material thing.
So you want to apologize?
No. But I guess I should, huh?
Ooh, lonesome. You give that to the dog.
Who is it?
Laura.
Oh, wow. Just a minute.
Look at her. He said, "Oh, wow. Not expecting you. Wasn't expecting you, Lord." Get it right, Steve. Get it right. Bam. She's going. Okay, I need us to see this. She's not waiting till she sees Steve again. You know how we let stuff just, I'll deal with it when I have to. I'll deal with it when I see them again. Laura is actually taking the time out to go to his house. Okay, I just hope people recognize that.
Hello, Steve. So you're spending Christmas all alone?
Yep. Yep.
Yep. Oh, poor Steve.
Are you okay? Look, Steve, I can't believe I'm saying this, but would you like to spend Christmas Eve at our house?
Whoa.
With you?
Yes?
Yes.
You mean actually inside your house?
Yes? Maybe you can even stay overnight.
Oh.
Steve, what she's saying is,
You know you like that.
Laura, I don't think Laura had any intention initially in inviting him back over. She was just going to apologize. But now she's looking at Steve's, low state, that he's by himself. And what does she do all the time? Sometimes it's about when you get it wrong, how do you get it right? And that speaks to your character. Does she pop off? Yes, but she has high character. She has very high character.
I'm styling.
Styling always.
Cheers, Steve. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Laura. Oh, and this is for you. Wallet. Oh, and genuine canvas. Oh, thank you, sweetums. I made it myself. Now you'll always have me with you. Well, go ahead, pull the string. Did I do that?
Steve, you shouldn't have, and I can't emphasize that enough.
Exactly. Look at this. We got to look at this, okay? The gift given on Christmas, okay? What did Laura get Steve? Laura got Steve something she knew he would want and need. What did Steve get Laura? Something that he wants her to have. Do you see the difference there? Steve ain't ready yet. Because let's just put it like this. If Steve and Laura were in a relationship right now, ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. This would be a fight, okay? This would be an argument. You know what I'm saying? Baby, you're supposed to give me what you know I would want, not what you want me to want. Steve,
I'm falling and I can't get up.
Get this here. I'm just to point on what I just said. Who's enjoying this gift? Laura or Steve? You see what I'm saying? Laura's interested. Laura, calm down. Calm down.
Laura, why are you ogling that giraffe?
Exactly.
Steve, Todd happens to be a great basketball player. He led his old school to the state championship.
Well, I was just re-elected equipment manager of the golf team.
Some of the not nowness, okay? That's what we're going to call it with Stephen Laura, the not nowness that's happening right now. She like me. You're liking the athlete. That's why I liked in high school. Like, stop trying to make Laura seem like she being different. That's what I like.
Needs a butter, they come to me.
Welcome aboard. We have our new waiter.
Yes!
Laura, tell us how you really feel.
I mean, congratulations.
Tall, and beautiful.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I have a rival for Laura.
Yeah, you do.
A
Kinda.
tall rival.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah?
Can I talk to you for a second about Todd?
Gee, Todd this, Todd that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting tired of hearing about your hot toddy.
I just love the openness of Steve and Laura, right? A lot of us would just hold this in and have an attitude. He's telling her straight up, girl, I'm tired of hearing about this dude. I'm tired of hearing about him.
Look, Steve, I know it's a lot to ask, but I really appreciate it if you tutor Todd.
Well, Laura, do you realize what you're asking? I'm jealous of Todd. You want me to help him.
Being open and honest with her.
So will you do it?
Now, I'll think about it.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Echo. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Irvin.
Oh, God.
Is Steve there? Hello?
And there he is. So far, he came in bubble bath, and now he's wrapped in pizza dough. I'm here for you, baby.
Hi, Laura. I would have been here sooner, but you caught me in mid-twirl.
Mid-twirl, right.
Steve, you didn't have to rush over. I just wanted to tell you that Todd got a B in geometry, thanks to your tutoring.
Mm-hmm, see?
Oh, gee, that's swell. I just hope you crazy kids will be very happy together.
Steve, you don't have to. Todd and I broke up.
Oh, well, that's a crying shame.
Is it?
What happened?
But let's hold on here. So once again, I'm going to keep showing y'all. What did Laura do here? Opened the line of communication. You know, their day-to-day life and what's really going on and how they're feeling, what they're being faced with. Steve and Laura know. They talk to each other. It's open communication. And also, this was such a sweet gesture by Laura because Laura knows the agony that Steve was in. And so that's really what Laura called Steve over for, was to get him out of this agony. And let's remember, she's also kind of returning the favor like he did with her.
But then you start buzzing around Susie. I actually almost missed your obnoxious grading presents.
We're an ex-couple.
And it's beautiful.
All he ever talks about is basketball. I mean, he's obsessed. The only song he knows is Sweet Georgia Brown.
So you realize a strong mind is more important than a tall body. Well, let's leave the door wide open for yours truly, being 98% brain and 2% brawn.
Exactly.
Steve.
Oh, Laura, my love, we're gonna be so happy together. Wanna go pick out our China pattern?
Look, it's true I want a guy with something upstairs, but I also want a well-built staircase.
Oh, okay. Laura likes the level of intelligence. So the guy was good looking, he was tall, but all he cared about was basketball. Laura needs more. Difference between Steve and Laura right now and later is physical attraction. That's it. Laura is smart and intelligent herself. She loves that Steve is smart and intelligent. You know, Laura just wants some muscles to go with her man. Some muscles. Steve don't have that right now.
No problemo. I'll just begin a rigorous training schedule.
Right.
Why, a few sessions on the Muscle Master, and you'll be drooling over my deltoids. Laura,
What, Steve?
I hurt myself. Can you carry me home?
Oh no. Steve, this is not helping your case at all, bruh. She got to carry you home. This is not helping your case. This is not helping your case. Your woman carrying you home. Listen to what Laura's saying right here. After she said that, I also want to right? She's not telling Steve no. She's just saying what I want you don't have right now. Our people peep game on that. Laura's not impressed. Look at Laura's face. Why does the snort got to be involved though? Why do you got to have the snort?
Daffodil, how do you like your gift?
How do you like your gift? How do you explain it? Unless you find the words, Laura.
Steve,
Steve.
why did you give me this?
Yeah.
This?
You don't even know what to call it. You don't even know what to call it.
Because I love you. Love you.
Love you. Yeah. Tell her like it is. Yeah, take your face back that way.
I have a few more hours to live.
So let's check it, right? Now, this is what we're talking about where we might be in situations and we feel like it's a no. We feel like it's a closed door. We feel like it's not going to happen. Everything is pointing to that, right? You saw this here with Steve, where Steve is telling Laura, I love you, cuddles and snuggles and hugs and snuggles, right? And Laura kind of pushes his face away. What she doesn't do is push him away, right? He's still sitting right next to her. So these are things I'm just saying where we're looking at it and it's a no coming from Laura, but sometimes her actions and things that she does is really like a not now. That's what I'm saying.
The judges unanimously selected your short story, In Search of a Dream.
Not bad. It's fantastic, Steve. The problem is, it's your story, not Eddie's.
Laura, I don't care about the glory. Besides, the whole thing will be good for a laugh. When us guys are sitting around the old campfire chewing our bazooka.
You see, when I told Rodney about you going with us, he thought it was a terrible idea. We'll go camping together some other time.
Inside this scrawny chest, there beats a heart.
Beep,
A heart that hurts.
Right.
And the reason it hurts is because I've tried very hard to be your friend. And all you've done is take advantage of me. Well, that's gonna stop right now.
Again, a picture is 1,000 words. Look at this. This is Laura standing behind Steve in full support. And who he's talking to is her brother. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about, first of all, this person that you're supporting must be very important if you step into your brother like that. Recognizing why this makes this scene so powerful. He heard what Laura said. When Laura said, Steve, that's good, it's good, but it's your paper, not Eddie's. He should not be taking the credit for your work. Right? And that's what caused Steve to kind of get all up, you know what I'm saying? Be on his flex. You feel what I'm saying? Laura kind of plants the seed and then fully supports him. Fully supports him.
I'm not your personal doormat.
Right.
I'm her doormat.
We get you.
Steve, listen.
No, you listen. Either you take me camping or you tell everybody who really won the short story contest.
Is this a bluff?
Try me.
All right. I'm gonna go tell my mom that you've been doing my English papers for me.
Now look at what I'm talking about. Look at the eye contact. Once again, Steve looking back at Laura because Laura is in full support. But look at how she's looking at Steve right now. This is what baffles my mind when people say, Laura doesn't care about Steve. She don't care about Steve. Why does Steve stay around? Look at this right now. This is what I'm telling you. Laura continues to give out different vibes than what she says. Check it.
The truth is, Steve, I have been feeling guilty about taking advantage of you. So I'm gonna go call Rodney right now and tell him you're going camping with us whether he likes it or not.
Look what
Thanks,
happened.
Eddie.
You're welcome.
Eddie?
Yeah?
Look at little smile. Look at her smile. Look at her smile, man. But you don't do all that for somebody that you don't care about. Come on now. Baby, I'm stuck on you.
Baby, I'm stuck on you.
Steve, you can go now. I'm home safe.
Well, perhaps I should escort you up to your room. After all, most accidents do occur in the home.
If you don't leave right now, there's going to be a really big accident right here.
Right here. Right here, right now. Right here.
I see. Well, I cannot bid you adieu just yet, my pet. Not until you feast your fabulous eyes on...
Get it out, Steve.
this.
Steve, you gotta work on the presentation, man. You gotta work on the presentation. This better be fire, because you gotta work on the presentation.
A present?
A bauble for Bodacious Babe.
Bodacious babe.
An ID bracelet? To Laura.
Hey.
Well, thank you, Steve, but I can't keep this.
Well, why not, Puddin' Pop?
Pudding pop.
Because we're not going steady.
But we should. Our relationship is progressing nicely. Remember, just last week you blew me a kiss.
Uh-oh.
Steve, I was spitting out my gum.
Oh.
Steve, how do you get those things mixed up? You're a little bit too excited. You're a little bit too excited here. Okay.
Come here, Steve. Come here.
Come here, Steve.
You know, this is my fault. When we first met, I used to tell you every day that there would never be anything between us.
Never
But
accountability.
lately, I've gotten lazy. You know, it's months since I told you to stop bugging me? From now on, I will tell you every single day that our relationship will never, ever, ever go anywhere.
She even said, it's my fault. Okay, I take accountability because I have not been up on my. But this is what I'm saying about, does Laura really truly believe what she says? Okay.
Okay. But in the meantime, why don't you just wear the bracelet?
Go home.
Give him the smile at the end. Give him the smile at the end.
Well, I'm tempted to leave. I've loved Laura Winslow ever since I first laid eyes on her. So far, she hasn't returned my love.
Right.
But the hope of winning her is what keeps me going. So we can't give up, Lou. We must pursue our lady loves.
You're right, kid.
Must pursue. And that's what I love that word, because people don't realize that's what Steve's doing, right? He's pursuing. So we don't use this word anymore. We don't go this way because we just slide in DMs, and next thing you know, you're living together. Now they don't want to pursue goals. You just want to blow up. You just want to go viral. You want all these things. And what Steve is doing is a pursuit. He is pursuing Laura, right? When anything that you pursue takes time.
And are those what I think they are?
Well, let's see.
Steve, you already know. You know what they are.
Appear to be concert tickets. I wonder what concert they're for. Johnny Gill.
Ooh. And we know how much Laura loves Johnny Gill. Laura loves her some Johnny Gill. Come on now. My.
Whoa!
I want those tickets.
I want those tickets. Laura, you gonna throw them back on the ground? You gonna put them back on the ground? My.
All right.
And Steve, did it rub you the right way?
Well, these tickets are hard to come by. You could, however, accompany me to the concert as my date.
Ooh, nice move, Steve.
No way, never. It ain't gonna happen.
All right, suit yourself. I'll just have to take somebody else.
Exactly.
But next Friday night, you'll be stuck here with your principals while Johnny Gill sweats all over my mother.
And let's think about it. Steve already knew what he was doing when he bought the tickets. You got to think about the relationship he has with his parents. He ain't trying to go to the concert with his mama. So he set Laura up from the whole beginning. I see what you did, Steve. I will always love you. Get it out, Laura. Yeah, get it. You'll go. She'll go.
Yo, I told you, you can't touch this.
Got her.
If I pick your brain.
Pick away, baby.
Pick away, baby.
Well, you see, here's the skinny.
Yeah.
I bought 2 tickets to a concert that Laura wants to go to and offered to take her as my, get this, a date.
So we know his conscience is getting him right now.
That's nice.
Well, no, it's not nice.
It's not?
Well, Laura doesn't want a date with me.
Are you sure?
Oh, positive. When I suggested it, her lovely eyes were momentarily clouded with nausea.
I don't know what's wrong with that girl. You're a fine young man and would make a wonderful catch.
How many times have I said that to myself?
So this isn't just like, oh yeah, let's just go see Johnny Gill. No problem. This is a lot deeper, and Laura knows it.
But what do you think? Should I use the tickets to get your gorgeous granddaughter to go to the concert with me?
Steve, I know the kind of person you are, and I just can't believe that you'd ever use blackmail.
Oh, I was afraid you might say that. Well, there goes my date.
Right.
Oh, honey, give her time. She'll come round.
Yeah, well, I just hope she falls in love with me while I'm still young enough to do something about it.
I love this interaction with Mother Winslow and Steve, because one of the things that she is telling Steve is what? Be patient. have patience, right? And that's a lot of time what God is telling us in these situations, to be patient. And because we don't want to be patient, it feels like a no, when really God is saying not now. And that's something that, you see throughout the situation with Steve and Laura. Ooh, look at Laura.
Whoa, Laura, you're beautiful. You're gorgeous. What happened to the rest of your pants? Here, take Maxine with you.
Mm.
Really?
Yeah.
Great.
What? Well, I'm too big a man to take advantage of your unseemly lust for a prognathous pop star.
Steve, I'm not sure what you said, but it sounds like you're letting me off the hook. Thanks, Steve. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Why?
This is a trick.
That is a cute outfit. Where did she get these outfits from, man? This is why I understand why we love Laura. Look at this outfit. What in the world? Where are these outfits come from? But what I need us to pay attention to is how fly Laura's looking, okay? We know Laura Winslow always looks fly, but she's super fly, right? And so what I love about this is Laura getting super fly to go out on this date with Steve. Do you see where I'm coming from? A lot of young girls would not have done this. But Laura's like, I'm not going to look my normal fly. I'm going to look super fly, on this date with you. And I think this sends a message to Steve, and this is the stuff I'm talking about that Steve kind of picks up
Well,
from me.
whatever do you mean?
Steve, if I take these tickets, I'll owe you. I'll owe you big. And you're just sneaky enough to use that advantage to make me go out with you later. Well, I'm not falling.
We're not falling for it.
But Turtle Dove
Forget it,
thinks...
Steve. You're dating me tonight.
You going out with me tonight, baby.
Let's go over to your house and get you ready.
Uh-huh.
Okay, if you insist.
Uh-huh. Look how it worked out, Steve. Look how it worked out. Look how it worked out.
Thanks for the advice.
Now have a good time here.
Good. It'll be magnificent.
Ball, boy. Go have a ball, boy. Friendship. Look at this for a second, because the thing that people always say, is Steve, how long Laura made Steve wait. Oh my God. I would ask, what is Steve missing out on with Laura right now? When he says, I still hope I'm young enough to do something. Let's just look at it. Let's be Christian and be grown for a second, okay? Now, we know the hanky-panky, the red law special, God only made that red law special for marriage, okay? I'm just talking about for those who want to do it God's way. How God intended it, that was only for marriage right there, okay? Baby in the baby carriage was only for marriage, okay? When you go and you look at a Steve and Laura, and you're just like, oh, they're taking too long. Laura made them wait. I wouldn't go through that. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that now, because we're in a microwave culture now. Everything is to be microwave. At one point, microwave was actually an advantage. But now, for the most part, now that we want to use microwave in every area of our life, now it's a disadvantage. And that's what a lot of people are looking at. I understand a lot of people are looking at Steve and Laura from what culture is now. Because now, yeah, you can do everything at 15. Yeah, hey, bam, bam, boom. You can do all of that at 15. But a lot of y'all, and this is why I feel like this is just, it's asinine. It is asinine to say this. When you go and you say, Laura made him wait, or Laura's making him wait, or Laura's playing with his emotions. First of all, Laura's not playing with his emotions. But again, I will say, what is Laura making him wait for, right? He still hangs around her. He's still in her presence, right? He's up under her still, if y'all haven't figured it out yet. He still gets his snuggles in. He's still bonding. He's still communicating. He's still connecting. What is he missing out on? Physical things? That's what I'm talking about, where we want to move prematurely, right? And go and get into stuff that we're not ready for. What you want to see Steve and Laura do is okay, can I give you, I always got to go to my sports. If you love sports, you're going to love it. If you don't, I'm sorry. But just, can you imagine, you got, I don't know, LeBron James, the Giannis Antetokounmpo, Steph Curry, you name it, okay? You name them, okay? Can you imagine if they went to their coaches and said, we only want to play in the championship game. I only want to play in the championship game. Can you imagine? And that's what a lot of people want from Steve and Laura. You don't respect their process. You don't respect their process. Y'all just want them in the championship game. Y'all just want them in the big game. As a journey, when athletes play in a sport, there's things that they're learning along the way. There's things that they're learning in practice. There's things that they're learning in training camp. There's things that they're learning in a game. They're learning their opponent. There's all this stuff, right, that prepares to go and play in the championship game. Laura are doing. That's what they're doing. Times God will put stuff in the slow cooker, right? And like I said, and we'll feel like that God is saying no, and he's just saying not now, not yet. It's not ready yet. You know what I'm saying? Times God does. Again, what am I saying? Is this a no or is it a not now? And you saw Mother Winslow even say, give her time. She will come around. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes we want to press things and it's not time. And because it's not time, it feels like a no thing that you may do. But this is the thing that we have to think about it. To the things that we want, right? And Steve not recognizing himself. You know, people always say all the time, tell God your plans. If you want to make God laugh, tell God your plans. And it's like, guys, it goes a little bit deeper than that. That's a saying. But let me give you the actual scripture that goes with that. Okay, 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and 19. Okay, New Living Translation if y'all want to know. It says, for the wisdom of this world is foolishness to God. As the scriptures say, he traps, just peep here, right? God big talking once again. He traps the wise in their snare. He traps the wise in the snare of their own cleverness. As in, we are nowhere near as clever, as wise, as smart. Like God literally laughs at the wisdom, the smart, the intelligence of this world. He finds it foolishness. And so what am I saying? What I'm saying is God knows better than we do. God knows better than what Steve knows right now between him and Laura. God knows that it will be greater later. You feel what I'm saying? And so we have to learn to trust God in those things. Again, I'm not speaking from too high. This is stuff that I'm dealing with myself. And it's a wrestle. God, why not right now? Why not right now? And he's like, I laugh at your wisdom. Your wisdom is foolishness unto me. You know, he says, I trap them in the snare of their own cleverness. That is how, like I said, God's ways are not our ways. His thoughts are not our thoughts. We have to remember about this. And again, I would just ask the question, what is Steve missing out on with Laura right now? But what you can see is God moving. What you can see is a friendship slowly and gently being built. And that's not something that Steve necessarily wrote down in his goals with Laura. It's marriage and babies. But what God is building is an unbreakable bond that we'll continue to see grow and grow and grow. The many life lessons of Steve and Laura, lesson in it is patience, it's trust, and it's understanding that something may feel like a no, and God may not actually be telling you no. He just may be telling you not now. Be patient, my little friend. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, love God, love people. May God bless you. May God keep you.